Olivia, and today I'm back with another video. And welcome to the Olivia Show. And today I'm with
Pauleanna Reid.
Yes, and today we'll be doing another video where I will be interviewing Pauleanna. So, tell everybody your name.
So the story behind my name is that my parents, first of all, they wanted to name me after my father. My father's name is Paul. Second of all, there's a movie called Pauleanna about a little girl who's an orphan, and she goes through a lot of life challenges, but she's very, very optimistic. So that's how I got my name.
Wow, really nice. What do you do for a living?
So I have a plethora of titles. However, I like to say that I'm a young woman who fought for her dreams and won. And what that means is I too have gone through a lot of different obstacles, and people didn't always believe in my dreams and what I wanted to do with my life, including, sometimes it's your family, sometimes it's your friends, sometimes it's your teachers. And so I had to fight really, really hard to get to where I am today. So I'm what you call an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. Specifically, I am a journalist and a writer, author, and public speaker.
So how long have you been doing this job for?
Almost 10 years. I started my career in 2010 is when I got my first job in journalism, and I've been working hard ever since. Right now I am a senior journalist at Forbes, and so Forbes is one of the best, most respected business magazines in the world.
Wow.
And I'm also a celebrity ghostwriter, so I have my own agency, and we write books and speeches and personal essays for celebrities, athletes, politicians, and founders. So, for instance, Michelle Obama recently came out with a new book. She would have worked alongside a writer to help her write that book.
Oh.
So that's what I do.
And you started when I was born. I was born in 2010.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
That's cute.
Do you work alone or with others?
I have a team of about 30 employees.
Wow.
So it includes researchers, creators, writers, transcribers. I have a business partner. So I built this team over the last 10 years.
What are the good things that come with your job?
So my team consists of mainly women. I would say we're 95% women. So I love that I'm able to provide young people with opportunities to get paid well, and also to build on their skills. So that's probably the best part of what I do.
Any bad things about your job?
My job can be very demanding. I travel a lot, and my schedule is always unpredictable and all over the place. So I can be here in Toronto today. I can fly out to Los Angeles tomorrow, have to be in New York the next week. So it's very time consuming, yeah.
I've heard you wrote some books. How many books have you written?
I've written 2 books. I released my first book called Everything I Couldn't Tell My Mother in 2014.
I saw that.
And my second book I released earlier this year.
Nice. You said you're a motivational speaker. So what is the motivational speaker?
So a motivational speaker is someone who has been through hardships and uses those hardships to be a light in the darkness. So I get invited to churches and schools. I get invited to women's conferences to inspire and give hope to people who it's falling. To inspire and give hope to people who are having a hard time believing in themselves.
Okay.
What's a celebrity ghostwriter?
A celebrity ghostwriter is much like I mentioned before. So I am someone who works along with high-profile people and helping them with their content. So I help them with their social media. I may help them write their book. I may help them write a public speech. Let's say if they're at, the BET Awards or the Oscars, and they're doing like an acceptance award speech. And they're doing an acceptance speech, right? So I may help them write their thank yous. Like if they want to make a profound statement, right? Or they want to go viral, I will help them create their message and connect with their audience in a meaningful way.
What is a mentor?
So a mentor is something that I believe all girls should have. I'm very passionate about mentorship. A mentor is someone you can learn from outside of your family and friends. So a mentor is someone who likely works in your industry but does not have to. A mentor is someone you can call or you can meet with to get advice that's unbiased. So unbiased is, without judgment, right? A mentor is someone you can confide in to help you with any issues or problems that you're working through. So my parents, I wouldn't consider my parents mentor because they're my parents and they know me, well, they think they know me really well. My mentors consist of people who were once strangers and are now advisors, right? And help me work through problems that I'm experiencing in my career.
As a lecturer.
So I'm a guest lecturer, so I get invited to universities and colleges to speak on various expertise. So it could be business communication, social media, content management, marketing, etc. So it's really an opportunity for me to share my experiences, share my expertise with a class.
So
If there was another
career
path
that you can choose,
what would it be?
I would have loved to be a therapist or like a psychologist because I like the brain and how it works and why people choose to do certain things.
What is your best advice for young girls like me?
My best advice for young girls like you is to... That's a good question. Okay, so when I was your age, I wish that I would have focused a lot more on getting the help that I needed in school and telling my parents and telling my teachers that I didn't understand the lesson plan. So I'm what you call a visual learner. So there are different types of learners, right? There are auditory learners, visual learners.
Well, what are those?
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna let you Google it at home, but so everybody learns differently. So like when I used to read out loud in my classroom, I used to really struggle with reading out loud and pronunciation and even understanding the text that I was reading, right? And sometimes when the teacher would teach the lesson, and if there were no like diagrams or pictures to accompany the lesson, it was hard for me to visualize or see like what was being taught to me, right? I didn't learn that I was a specific type of learner until I got to my 20s. So when I was your age, I was trying to fake it, right? And because I didn't want people to call me names. So I wish I would have raised my hand, got extra help, maybe had a study buddy, because I probably would have done way better in school instead of like being afraid of speaking up. So my advice to young girls would be not to be afraid to speak up. It's okay to ask for help. And school is very, very important.
That's good information.
All right, your off-topic questions.
Okay, so I have some off-topic questions for you.
Okay.
And if you have any questions for me, I can answer them. Okay, so what is your favorite color?
Pink.
Ooh, pretty. What is your favorite food?
I love seafood. I'm at Red Lobster like every month.
Who's your favorite singer or rapper?
That's a good question. I don't know if I have a favorite because there are different things that I like about different people. But my favorite artists are usually people that compete on like American Idol, like the unsung heroes that we don't know about. Like I almost feel like they're the ones fighting for their dreams. I mean, the ones who have made it have money. They don't need any more fan love. I feel like I really love the people who are still fighting for what they want.
What's your favorite type of shoes?
At this age, Uggs or something comfortable. Sneakers. I like Pumas. I have a friend that works at Puma. She designed a shoe, so I usually rock her designs. So yeah, so whatever's comfortable right now.
Okay, you can ask me the same question.
What do you love the best about being young?
That I'm older than my baby brother, and when he's older, I'm gonna still be older, and I get to boss him around.
Boss him around or help him?
Yeah, help him and boss him around.
Okay. What sports are you into?
I like soccer, basketball, and gymnastics.
Are you in gymnastics?
Well, I used to, but I don't do it anymore.
Got it. And we are now in June, so that means we have 6 months left in the year. What are your top 3 goals that you would like to accomplish?
I would like to...
No, we're in July. We're now in July.
I forgot you.
It's all good.
So some things I would like to accomplish is... Oh, that's a hard question.
Okay, so let's divide it into categories. So let's say a goal for well, you're not even in school. So like, okay, so a goal for next year. What grade are you going into next year?
4.
4. Okay, so let's say a goal for a grade 4, a goal for navigating your friendships, and then like another personal goal. So let's say grade 4. So what do you hope to achieve in grade 4? Like,
I want to get very, very, very good grades on my test.
okay.
And report card.
That's a good goal. And what about friends? Like, would you consider yourself a shy person, an outgoing person?
Like, very crazy and exciting. And sometimes a little sad.
Okay, so are you excited to make new friends? Are you the type of person that you like being around a lot of people, or you like being alone?
I like being around, like, thousands and millions.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Before we end this video, I want you to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. And follow
Pauleanna. I'm on
Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram, Pauleannareid.com. I'm everywhere.
Yep, and also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, that's all. So, bye guys! How long have you been doing this job for?
So I started my career in 2010, and now we're in 2009, so about 9 years.
2019. Now we're in 2019.
Oh yeah. Let's start again.
So how long have you been doing this job for?
My bad.
What is a lecture?
A lecture is so okay. Let me start again.
If there was another career path, what would it be?
If there was another
If there was another
career path.
career path,